During the intense naval confrontation in the Pacific Ocean in the second half of the 1930s, the United States were wary of Japanese heavy cruisers with good reason, because they surpassed their American counterparts both individually and in terms of their total number. Building a hunter for these cruisers that would be capable of destroying any of them but cost less than a high-speed battleship was a logical thing to do. The development of a project for such a ship entered its active phase when World War II broke out. The additional motive for building such a ship was supported by another task to escort fast-moving aircraft carrier task forces. By the beginning of 1940, 4 draft designs had been prepared, and each of them was supposed to be armed with 305mm main guns. The further shipbuilding activities led to the creation of the large Alaska-class cruisers. Today, I'm going to show you one of these draft designs, codenamed CA-2D. It was equipped with the heaviest armament among them. In our game, this is Tier 10 Special Cruiser Puerto Rico. The CA-2D design was supposed to have 12 305mm main guns while still being a cruiser. This is one of the most heavily armored cruisers in the game, and she has an impressive HP pool. The ship has numerous guns and a heavy salvo weight. Additionally, the improved ricochet angles for the ship's armor-piercing shells are offset with a longer reload time and larger shell dispersion, especially at longer ranges. The solid advantage of the cruiser is a nice selection of consumables that increase Puerto Rico's combat capabilities. The cruiser is best suited to artillery battles at medium and long ranges. Her 12 powerful main guns will quickly send any enemy who carelessly exposes their side back to the port with a salvo of armor-piercing shells. The ship is also quite effective at supporting her allies. Her decent AA defenses can help fend off enemy aviation, and her surveillance radar consumable will prove invaluable when capturing key areas. However, the cruiser has her downsides as well: enormous hull dimensions, unimpressive maneuverability, and an increased fire extinguishing time. The ship is huge after all. Taking both the strengths and weaknesses of the ship into account, I recommend installing the following upgrades to increase her combat efficiency. Main Armaments Modification 1, Damage Control System Modification 1, Aiming Systems Modification 1, Damage Control System Modification 2, or Steering Gears Modification 1, Concealment System Modification 1, Main Battery Modification 3. Now, it's time for our raffle. Today's prize is a Premium Ship 9 container. The prize will go to our subscriber who hits the thumbs up button under this video and answers the following question correctly. How much time does it take to reload Puerto Rico's main guns? Don't forget to share your in-game nickname and the server you play on in the comment with the answer. We'll announce the name of the winner in the next Armada episode. Finally, we have an important announcement to make. The construction of Cruiser Puerto Rico is starting at the Dockyard in update 0.11.7. The rules are simple. Fight battles, don't forget to complete combat missions, and finalize the construction phases. The construction of Puerto Rico is divided into 40 phases, 34 of which can be finished by completing combat missions. You can also finish construction phases in exchange for doubloons, 1,750 per phase. Starter packs are available at a discount, 12 phases for 12,000 doubloons and 6 phases for 7,500 doubloons. But be warned that you can acquire those only before finishing 4 construction phases by completing combat missions. These are starter packs after all. The allocated time for completing the combat missions spans updates 0.11.7, 0.11.8, and the first 3 weeks of update 0.11.9. The Dockyard will remain available until the start of update 0.11.10. If you already have the ship in your port, then you'll receive a Puerto Rico certificate upon finishing the construction process. It can be exchanged in a special section of the armory for enough resources to acquire a Tier 10 ship. Take part in the raffle, commence the construction, and buena suerte a ustedes, comandantes. Good luck, captains.